Did you know that NBA 2K25 pre-orders are down 30% compared to last year's game and games before that? I know, it's a surprise, but it really points out the disappointment that fans are having and how we're struggling with the new NBA 2K and the way they're headed. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Vibes, and again, thank you all for joining in and tuning back into the channel. If you don't mind, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live. Today, we're going to be diving into the news that we just recently received from NBA 2K25 and Mike Wayne and other developers, 2K and Take-Two Interactive. Well, for me, I must say I am super excited about the game, but not as excited as I would be about previous games when it comes to 2K. This year, I just feel like there has been a lack of information, a lack of screenshots, lack of gameplay, and we just recently received our first bit of gameplay from NBA 2K, which I must say I am not really excited about overall. I'm actually a bit disappointed, and I'm pretty sure other people are as well. All right, so let's do this right here. What is the big issue with 2K? For me, I think 2K has the biggest issue when it comes to presentation and presenting us with some new and exciting new type of features. Well, let's not forget about my career, and I'm not going to go too deep into this stuff. What I really want to kind of focus on is some of the things that they said that they was changing or possibly even bringing back. For me, we're going to talk about pro play. Is pro play something that I am excited about? Not really, because I really didn't understand how it was used last year. I couldn't figure out if I was in pro play or what pro play actually was. I understand you're supposed to play like your players or whatnot, but I'm not quite sure if that's actually, something that is fundamental to someone's actual gameplay. Do I really want to play like Steph Curry? No, I kind of want to play like the guy that I am building, or the guy that I want to build my guy to play like. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I want to build an original guy. I don't want my guy to play like Zion. I don't want my guy to play like Steph Curry or Michael Jordan. So some default animations for me is better. So I just think having the animations of a Steph Curry is cool and all, but what about the default animations that make my guy my guy? I think we need more of that. And with the 9,000 new animations that have been put into the game, I think most of those animations are shooting animations, and that's what they are really leaning on. But pro play for me is not a big deal. I don't think I need my guy to string together dribbling styles like whoever, Shai Gillis Alexander, or somebody like a Jamal Murray. For me, I just want my guy to play like I want him to play, and I want to be able to build my guy that plays unique to me and for me, how I see my guy playing. So yeah, I understand the cross-referencing of how this person plays and how that person plays, but I don't think overall pro play is something that I'm super excited about. Another thing I'm not super excited about, and I'm trying to figure out why on God's green earth did someone or somebody sit there and think that we needed to change the way we're shooting with our shot stick. I use the stick. I'm a shot stick shooter, and I get clowned on all the time about why are you using the stick to shoot? Why are you using the stick to shoot? For me, I think it's a better way to shoot. It feels more immersive to use the stick to shoot because I feel like I have full control of my shot. I actually am one of those 60%, 65% shooters when it comes down to me actually being a shot stick shooter compared to some of the people I play with that are square box, or should I say box button shooters, because these people are so used to just having that easy, just push the button until I know when to release it. I don't even know how to use square no more to shoot. I used to back in the day, but today I don't even know how to use square to shoot. I've been a dynamic stick user since it was introduced, I think back in 2009. So for me, I've always used a stick to shoot, dribble, pro stick, all of that stuff. So for me, I love, and I've always loved the way pro stick has been utilized. But for some people, they don't like that. They don't like the pro stick to shoot. They like it to dribble, but they don't like to go into their, off of dribble, they don't like to go into their shot. I'm one of those people. So I've always been one of those types that used it consistently. I never came out and told Mike Wayne or anybody at 2K that I wanted this changed. I never needed a rhythm shot, a rhythm shoot shot stick that made me shoot in rhythm. I've always used it. Now you want me to push down and push up. Now you want me to become a different user of the stick, when I'm not saying that it's going to be a problem. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like it's taken away from what I'm used to. And again, with the new dribbling moves, it may actually work way better. I'm not quite sure, but me pulling back on the stick, let it recenter and my shot goes in, I've always been okay with that. I don't think anybody in the community who uses the stick actually asks for this feature to be implemented, so I'm not even quite sure why these 2K devs go around what the community is actually asking for to do what they want to do, when it's always seems to bite them in the ass at the end of the day. The next thing I want to mention is, as well as when it comes to NBA My Career, we don't really have any details on that. That's coming up in a few days. I think August 5th is when they're supposed to release My Career and My Player type information. But I'm hoping for a storyline again, a decent storyline. It doesn't have to be crazy, but the stuff that they've been giving us has been really, really shoddy, and I don't like it. It's not something that is creating immersion. I need more control over my career. I need more interaction. So watching Madden 25 deep dive into their franchise, I'm looking for something like that to come back, where we can have more control. My team needs more control. I think we're just missing so many features right now in 2K25 that is crazy. The next thing I want to talk about is competition. We've constantly talked about competition in this game because there's so many players out here who likes the arcade mode of 2K. I literally was playing yesterday with one of my I was literally playing yesterday with one of my friends that I play with quite often. We have a good rapport. We play really good together. He normally plays big and I play point guard. But yesterday we had a conflict where he didn't want to continue playing the harder people in the park, and I had to question that, to be like, why do you not want to play competition? I come from a generation where we play people until we lose. Until we win, and we keep playing them and see if we can continue to beat them. See, I think this new generation, they want an easy way out to win. Like, if they're not winning, the game is not fun. If they're not in first place, the game is not fun. And trust me, I understand where you're coming from, but losing creates skill. The more you lose, the more you can get better and play better. The more you win, you kind of just stay stagnant and just constantly do the same things over and over. So for me, when they added this new low risk, high risk reward system to shooting, I think they're actually giving a skill gap to people who actually can play the game for seriously. Like, if you can really play the game and really go in on the game and do what you can do with the game because you actually have skill, versus the people who need shot assistance. I don't need shot assistance. I would never want shot assistance. If I miss my shot, I miss my shot because of my skill, not because of my build or the system not registering my shot correctly. So for me, I am highly not for the type of people who are always looking for the easy win. Now, don't get me wrong, my guy, he's an awesome player, but the notion that he's supposed to win every game is part of this Gen Z generation that feels like everything's supposed to be handed to them. I grew up in a generation where we had to work and grind. I keep getting this narrative that you shouldn't compare a video game to life, but technically how you live life is kind of how you play your video games, and how you play your video games is kind of how you live your life. If you're a lackluster person and just want the easy way in a video game, then you're probably the same way in life. You want things handed to you easily. You probably don't have any motivation to drive to actually go out there and actually win something that you truly deserve. I'm not talking about those people who just want to be casuals and play the game and say, hey, if I lose, I lose, I win, I win. I'm talking about those people who actually be like, I'm on this game, I bought it, so I deserve to win. My guy deserve to make every shot they put up. I'm talking about people who use Zens, who feel like this game is not fun unless I can put up 100 points on somebody because I cheated or found a glitch to do that. We need to get rid of that mindset when it comes to video games, because that mindset is what's making the game so fucking boring. And to me, I'm not with it. And all this low risk, high risk shooting is crap to me. It's to me. I'm from a different generation. I don't know. This is old head perspective. So if you for that, you're for that. Cool. If you're not, that's fine. I'm just saying I'm not for it. I'm more than likely going to always play on high risk was it high risk, low rewards or whatever, low reward, I don't know, whatever the hell they said. No, it's low risk, low rewards, and high risk, high rewards. I'll play the video, you can see it here. But overall, I'm not for that. I'm for the high risk. I want to make sure that when I'm playing, my skill is showing, not the AI assistance. So for those who are looking for the game, you are looking for the game to do stuff like that, you are the Zen problem. You are the problem with 2K and other video games that need a massive assistance, AI assistance, to help them get through it, versus actually putting any effort in to actually win the game on your own. But with that being said, I honestly think that this game is going to be good in some ways and be horrible in a lot of other ways, and I really need to see more before I can really make a defined outcome or narrative, put a defined narrative out there on how I actually see this game going over the next few months. But for me, I'm looking for a deeper immersion, deeper game immersion when it comes to my player and stuff like that, the storylines, because I think a lot of people want storylines. I think they was just disappointed on how the storylines went, and there was not enough immersion or too much immersion when it came. They never found a healthy balance for the immersion of NBA 2K24, 23, and I think they overplayed their hand and had us doing stuff that was not necessary and tried to make it too much of a Grand Theft Auto or a role-playing game where you're not actually role-playing, you're just watching a story and you choose to do stuff or not. So but yeah, I honestly at this point just say that 2K25 have to deliver. If not, I really don't want to say this, but I may be one of those people who start to protest against purchasing it. I am not pre-ordering the Hall of Fame version. I'm pre-ordering the basic version, the standard version, because I am looking to just buy VC and probably buy and build a couple of guys with VC and try to do a no spin build as well. But that's what my content is going to be based around once 2K25 come out. Mike Wayne and all the devs, I don't really know what y'all got going on, but I think y'all are just doing stuff that nobody asked for. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live. Thank you. See you next time.